Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to elaborate a very interesting subject. The name of the subject, the title of the subject is Jai Hind. Most of us are confused in snafu. If someone asks us who coined this slogan, Jai Hind, we do not have a straight answer. Some people would say Gandhiji, and another one say Pandit Nehru, and another one say Sardar Patel, and someone would say Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. No, none of them has coined this slogan Jai Hind. But as a matter of fact, the first time the Jai Hind was coined in 1907 by Mr. Pillai. But it was in 1907. After 1907, it was totally forgotten, erased from the mind and hearts of the people of India. Nobody remembered this thing. Nobody repeated it. Nobody reiterated it. No leader spoke about it. No masses spoke about it. Nobody actually repeated or reiterated this slogan, Jai Hind, which was in 1907 by Pillai. But in 1941, a Muslim youth, the son of collector of Hyderabad, who went to Germany to study over there, study engineering in Germany, he came in contact over there with Subhash Chandra Bose, and Subhash Chandra Bose invited him to come to India and join Azad Hind Force. He quit to study and came to Hyderabad and became the secretary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And he was the one, in 1941, suggested to Subhash Chandra Bose that our adage, our slogan must be Jai Hind, which was coined in 1907 by Pillai. Subhash Chandra Bose were very impressed. He liked it very much. And since 1941, Jai Hind became the adage or slogan of Indians all over the world. Wherever Indians used to live in 1941, they all adopted this adage, Jai Hind, became a slogan of liberation. I have prepared 5 points about Jai Hind. Point number 1 is Zainul Abidin Hasan, 1941. Zainul Abidin was the son of a collector of Hyderabad who came to Hyderabad, leaving his studies in Germany incomplete. In 1941, he became the secretary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And he suggested that our adage, our proverb, our slogan must be Jai Hind for India. Liberation of India should be called Jai Hind. Point number 2, son of collector and secretary of Subhash Chandra Bose. Zainul Abidin Hasan was the secretary of Subhash Chandra Bose. He was very close. He was very favorite person of Subhash Chandra Bose. He was also very strong fan of Subhash Chandra Bose. He was the son of collector who went to Germany to study engineering, but after having consultation and after having parley with Subhash Chandra Bose, he was so impressed by Subhash Chandra Bose that he quit every single thing, came back to Hyderabad, and became the freedom fighter on the side of Subhash Chandra Bose, joined the Azad Hind Force, and became the secretary of Subhash Chandra Bose. Point number 3, Hasan was a student of engineering in Germany but quit for Netaji. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was naturally very persuasive person, very articulative person who can actually change anyone's mind to become the freedom fighter in the Azad Hind Force. When Subhash Chandra Bose and Hasan came in contact in Germany, Subhash Chandra Bose asked him to join the Azad Hind Force in India, because Azad Hind Force needs youth and millennials like you, luminary, educated, sophisticated, broad-mindedness, and all that qualities. Hassan was impressed and he decided immediately to quit education over there and return to Hyderabad and join the Azad Hind Force, and he did. Point number 4. Legends of Hyderabad, the book written by Narendra Luther. Narendra Luther himself were collector of Hyderabad as well. He compiled a legendary book titled Legends of Hyderabad, meaning the legends of Hyderabad, the greats of Hyderabad, and he included Zainul Abidin Hassan in his book as Secretary of Subhash Chandra Bose in Azad Hind Force, and also our youth who actually gave the rebirth, gave resurrection to Jai Hind. He was a Muslim, and despite being Muslim, he chose Jai Hind to be the slogan, to be the adage of Azad Hind Force. Dr. Narendra Luther were very impressed by him, and he included in his list as one of the legends of Hyderabad. Point number 5. If you are worried about small things, you will never take up big challenges. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He himself used to motivate the youths of millennials of India by challenging them, by stinking them by these adage that if you are worried about small things, trivial things, banal things, like your job and like your family and like your education and like this and like that, all the small, banal, trivial things, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose used to say to these millennials that you will never be able to take up any great, any lofty, any big challenges. So if you want to become legend, if you want to take up a big challenge, then you have to shun, you have to chuck away all the teeny-weeny, all the trivial things. Don't worry about trivial things. Worry about the terrific things in your life. And the terrific thing in life in 1941 was to liberate the motherland from the bloodsucker alien forces of England. That was the history behind Jai Hind. And you will find in the annal of history that Jai Hind was first coined by Mr. Pillai in 1907, but then it was chucked away. It was erased. It was eradicated from the hearts and minds of India. Nobody remembered Jai Hind at all. And in 1941, Zainul Abidin Hassan revived it, resurrected it, and gave the gift of Jai Hind back to the masses of India as a adage for liberation of motherland. That's all the time we have. Thank you very much for listening. Tomorrow again we are going to choose some other subject and elaborate it. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.